I'm Sheila Matthews, your human digital sidekick, keeping you plugged in and up to date with the latest online trends, the juice of the entertainment world, and the top stories affecting our lives. We watch the timeline all day so you don't have to. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to honor the victims of the recent tragedy in Baltimore, the bridge collapse that has affected so many lives. Let's take a brief moment of silence to remember those we've lost and to hold in our thoughts those impacted. Thank you. It's these times we're reminded of the strength and the resilience within our communities. Now, let's transition to today's show, which brings a mix of celebration, anticipation, and reflection on some not so pressing issues. Kicking off our Logged In segment, we're shining a light on Ayesha Curry, who's recently shared some joyful news. Baby number 4 is on the way. Ayesha, known for her culinary prowess, her heartfelt advocacy work, and her partnership with NBA star Stephen Curry, continues to captivate us with her journey through motherhood. For a closer look into Ayesha's world and what this new chapter means for the Curry family, let's take a look at her recent interview with Kelly Ripa.
A couple of things that stick for me are like watermelon, which is unfortunate because it's not in season right now.
Right.
There's 6 years between my son and this little one. And so that's the biggest gap we've had. And so I'm loving that I'm a little bit older this time around. I feel like there's just much more gratitude. I like have the wisdom to like kind of pause and take things in.
Not panic about things.
Not panic.
Yeah.
And like I know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. It can only last for so long.
Right.
So it's been a really like happy experience full of gratitude.
In the interview, Ayesha opens up about balancing her career, her passions, and her growing family, offering us a glimpse into the warmth and love that defines their household. It's stories like these that remind us of the joy and light amidst challenges of our world. When asked about what her kids feel in the new edition, she had this to say.
What about the other kids and their reaction to the baby?
So they're all at different ages. So 11, 8, and 5.
Okay.
And so my 11-year-old, she's excited, but I feel like if she could be an only child, like she would love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's a little skeptical. My 8-year-old, she's the cuddly one, and so she's all about the physicality of it. So she like loves watching the belly grow. And then my son is just excited. He is asking questions each week. How big is the baby this week?
Oh, that's great.
Does your baby have a working brain? Like
Oh my
just the most
gosh.
magical questions.
amazing.
Yeah.
So it's been fun.
Okay, having one kid is a task, but 4 is definitely a big deal, especially with an age gap. So, do we see a 5th in the future? Are the Currys secretly going for a starting 5? If so, we are here for it. Ayesha, we wish you a happy and healthy pregnancy, and we're gonna send you a watermelon on Logged In. On our digital scoreboard, we're heading to the court. During one of the most anticipated matchups of March Madness, Iowa came out with a 94-87 win over LSU during the Elite Eight. The rematch of the 2023 Women's NCAA Tournament Championship lived up to all of the hype and excitement that social media and sports fans predicted, and even gave us some chilling moments that we never saw coming. Caitlin Clark led her team with 41 points, 12 assists, and 7 rebounds, and more records broken. Not only is Clark a dominant player on the court, but she also makes other players around her better, according to opposing LSU coach Kim Mulkey.
You got to guard her. Nobody else seems to be able to guard her. We didn't even guard her last year when we beat them. She's just a generational player, and she just makes everybody around her better. That's what the great ones do. I think they had a kid that scored 21 and 18. She had 12 assists. Caitlin Clark's not going to beat you by herself. It's what she does to make those other teammates better that helps her score points and them score points to beat you.
As March Madness winds down, as do Caitlin Clark's final moments on a college court. Following this season, she will be moving on from Iowa and has declared for the WNBA draft, where she is expected to be selected number 1 by the Indiana Fever. Another notable moment of the game is the Bayou Princess, Angel Reese, who finished with 17 points and 20 rebounds before fouling out. While the future of Angel Reese at the collegiate level is still unknown to us as she prepares to make her decision and share if she will enter the upcoming WNBA draft or return for another season at LSU, there is one thing that we do know. Angel Reese is a national treasure. In a post-game presser, Angel gets candid and shares with the world that she has not been happy since LSU's 2023 championship win.
I don't really get to speak out on things just because I just try to ignore, and I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and, like, not be there for them. So I just want to always just know, like, I'm still a human. Like, all this has happened since I won the national championship, and I said the other day, I haven't had peace since then.
Look, it's no secret that people, in my opinion, can be unfairly harsh to Reese at times. If you don't think so, I invite you to look at her comment section on social media. With just for fun TikToks or snippets into how she trains on the court, as a competitor, there are an unprecedented amount of hateful comments towards her. Under no circumstances in sports should anyone be receiving death threats or the subject of sexualization. The internet can be a cruel place, but the most beautiful thing that has come out of all of this is the display of unwavering sisterhood between Flau'jae Johnson and Angel Reese. Let's take a look.
Everybody can have their opinion on Angel Reese, but y'all don't know her.
Put your hand up.
Like, y'all don't know Angel Reese. I know Angel Reese. I know the real Angel Reese. And the person I see every day is a strong person. Is a caring, loving person, bro. The crown she wears is heavy, bro. She's the type of teammate that's going to make you believe in yourself. The leap that I took from my freshman to sophomore year, Angel gave me that confidence to go be a dog. Playing next to a dog every day. And, you know, just to see how the media ridicule her, went through our problems, but, like, this is my sister right here. And I'm so proud of her. Like, the media, y'all, how they like to twist and call her the villain and all of that, y'all don't know Angel, bro. And I'm just happy that I get to play with her. I get to be around her presence. Her energy is different. Like, she just make me a better player. She make me a better player, and that's what great players do.
This clip warms my heart for so many reasons, because this is the true essence of sisterhood. Showing up for each other, having each other's backs, and loving each other through every season of life. Moving on to spamming screens, where the spotlight turns to Diddy amidst a whirlwind of drama involving a raid by Homeland Security at his homes. The story has unfolded with a mix of speculation and concern, highlighting the intersection of celebrity and scrutiny. Unless you lived under a rock this week, it's safe to say you are just as confused as we are. While details remain scarce, the incident underscores the pervasive attention and pressures faced by public figures, reminding us of the complex dynamics at play in their lives beyond the glamour. Okay, this is a lot to unpack. Are we seeing the end of Diddy? What do you guys think? In our logged out segment, the sports world has been abuzz with the uproar between the Brewers and the Mets, sparked by a slide that's been described as the slide heard around baseball this week. This moment has ignited debates on sportsmanship, competition, and the unwritten rules that govern the game. As we dissect this incident, it's clear that the line between aggressive play and respect for fellow players is often blurred in the heat of the moment. Yet, it's these discussions that continue to shape the evolving ethos of sports. Now let's see that slide.
Milwaukee bullpen. Grounded down to third, a chance for two. Beatty to second for one. A tough pickup from McNeil. Are they going to call the out? They are. And then an overslide at second base by Hoskins. And we have some hard fielding.
This slide and the reactions it has provoked serves as a reminder of the passion that fuels both players and fans alike, driving conversations that go beyond the game itself. In your opinion, was he safe or nah? I mean, at this point it doesn't matter, but what I do know is that baseball and hockey are two sports I don't want any problems with. Today's episode has taken us from moments of joy with Ayesha Curry to the competitive spirit of collegiate sports, through the controversies shaking the entertainment world, and into the heart of debates surrounding sportsmanship in baseball. It's a reflection of the broad spectrum of stories that touch our lives, offering a mirror to the world around us. As we close, I'm reminded of the strength that we find in community and the shared experiences that bind us. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm your host, Sheila Matthews, and this has been another amazing episode of Logged In, where we bring you the latest online trends, the juice of the entertainment world, and the top stories affecting our lives. Listen, I hope you are enjoying the show as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. So be sure to subscribe, turn your post notifications on, do what you gotta do to make sure you never miss a chance to log in with us. We'll see you next week at the same time, in the same location, for the same downloading of your timeline.
Log out.